Yeah, XV, DJ Enough, Swifty, what up? We up in here. Kansas, Wichita, New York, let's do it. Yeah. Never enough, no, it's never enough. Never enough, no, it's never enough. XV, tell him something. I've had enough of the game, I've had enough of the fame. Had enough of the fake shit, enough of the lames. Not enough of the love, but had enough of the pain. Cause it's never enough, no it's never enough. I've had enough of these snakes, I've had enough of these slaps. Had enough of these tapes,
I have a beer in a minute.
Had enough of these dates.
That tastes different.
But it's never enough, no it's never enough. Never enough of the drug, never enough of the drink. But had enough of the hoes, don't give a fuck what they think. Get it with me, but it's never enough. No, it's never enough. I've had enough of the tweets, I've had enough of the vines. Had enough of the people just saying stuff on their mind. I've had enough of the hustle, had enough of the grind. But it's never enough. No, it's never enough. The year was not 9-7, more like July 09. Was heating up for a second after I gave cold lines. Had enough on my mind, and then enough helped me shine to show it's never enough. Yeah, it's never enough. Then I can't get enough of fear and can't get enough. And my label had that face like when you can't get it up. So I gave them 0 heroes and a bang of my stuff. But it's never enough. No, it's never enough. I've had enough countdowns. Enough of the waiting. Can't 2015 be now? I think I got enough fans that's ready and down. But it's never enough. No, it's never enough. I've had enough of the work. Never enough free time. Enough to drive me berserk. Enough to go out my mind. But you support me enough to put my life in my rhymes. That's why it's never enough. No, it's never enough. Let's go. Yo, it's your boy DJ Enough, XV.
You know, normally I don't let shit ride that long, but I just had to play some XV real quick, man. Show some love to Kansas. You don't get too many Kansas rappers ever. you gotta. I guess you gotta count Janelle Monáe, honestly, as the second rapper from Kansas. Really, the first one. All right, yo. You already know what it is, man. God damn it. We started this shit long as fuck. We started this shit late as shit. It's your man, Mike Southgate. We look back in the building right now. It is Sunday. It is cold as shit. Time to change. It is November. It is fall season right now. So, you know, it's only right for it to be a little cold out there, a little chilly out there. Things changed up a little bit, man. You know, excuse me. Drinking a beer. I'm super, was hungover this morning, but fuck it. I said, whatever. We'll just keep it going. Things have changed a little bit. AJ is not here. He's out sick with the sick. I don't know what sick he is, but he said he had a little cold. So I was like, all right, man, hold it down, man. You got kids and shit, whatever, pets and all that good stuff, whatever. It's just me. I have my stand-in right now. My man Leroy, 50 grand. It's my man right there. I was his best man for his wedding, so his crew. He came through and he's like, yo, you know what? He already told me before, like, yo, anytime you need a cameraman, hold it down. I'm here. It's Sunday. Let's kick it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you, and I did. But we do have another special guest in the building right now. Like I told you, it's niggas. It's men here. We're gonna keep it going. You already know they drop bomb on the Terran. This is a special guest, man. Like, I don't think he knows how near and dear to his heart he is to me. But like, he's the other black guy. Like, for a very long time in my job, there's another black guy, and I was like, you are the other black guy. Like, it's two of us now. Before it was just one. Now it's two. Now they're like, enough. But he goes by the name of
Just JB.
Oh shit! The pause. The dramatics.
Had to have some suspense there.
Gotta get a suspense right now. Shout out to everybody, boy. You already know what it is.
Deadass facts.
Punch.
How do you know that?
Throw your hands in the sky, nigga.
Hey, You already know what it is.
Damn, you don't even know me like that.
I got shit.
God damn.
God damn it! I need that one. The fucking Swiss beats. Yeah, man. So welcome all, man. The energy is going to pick up. I assure you. It's daylight savers, man. Get dark fast. You know, your vibe changes up a little bit. I had a lot of technical difficulties prior to this. That's why we starting this shit so fucking late. And I'm just trying to get back in my mood. But it's just the technicalities, man. It should just be happening. It should change, man. But fuck all that. Welcome, JB, man. I really appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Pleasure.
You know, where do we start? It's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
So fuck that job now.
Well, you know, based on what you said, yeah, we worked together for like almost 5 years. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
Been at that position for almost 5 years, and good times there. I miss you. I miss the other coworkers, stuff like that. Oh.
Gay.
But no, you know, it was really cool hanging the times I was there, you know, hanging with you and I mean, I don't know if I should name drop, but you know, the other guy who we both are cool with.
Oh no, he knows what it is. He called me during the podcast one time. Like,
oh really? Okay.
They should put the phone. I was like, man, I don't know if they're ready for you yet, man.
But yeah, you know, it was
I gotta prep you.
It was always cool hanging and shooting the shit with y'all and you know, other people and whatnot. I still keep in touch with most people, but you know, time had to come to an end, and you know, I'm happy to move on to try and do some other things with my career. Yeah, and try to do some other ventures, and yeah, it's been an interesting couple months. Wow, it's been interesting. Wow, oh yeah,
has it been a couple months already?
Almost in about a week, in about a couple days. Yeah,
we already talked about it, man. I told it's a lot of changes happening at the job right now.
Yeah,
like, people are losing their enthusiasm to be for real.
Morale's low.
Yeah, very, very. Even like the people that not saying it, you can kind of tell.
Okay, all right.
You know, and like I'm very good at that disposing my job here. You know, on this beautiful podcast that I love so much, is near and dear to my heart. But but you know, the people that know. that's all that matters, man. You know,
yeah.
You know, they've been great, but it's the people that makes the company sometimes, man. And like when you move things around. So I don't know if you heard the podcast. I don't know which one that was, what number that was, but I had a dream about you one time, man. You know, no homo. You know, Pauls know that.
I'm scared. No, I'm kidding.
Just he didn't even laugh. He was like, "Oh shit, what you do?"
I'm just fucking with it.
He was like, "What the fuck?"
Throw your hands in the sky.
No, I had a dream, and I cried in my dream, and I was like, it was because you left, and it was really weird because I don't really expose those emotions, probably, you know, especially me and you talking, whatever. I never talked about that, but like it was a dream of like you were leaving or something like that, whatever, and like you were like had your shoulder slumped, like you didn't want to go, and I was like, man, it's all good, bro, you know, and then like everybody turns around in the office, whatever. This is a dream, guys, by the way, it didn't happen. But everybody turns around in the office and they're like, you know, like, oh shit, he's crying, and I'm like, nah, he ain't crying, and they pointed at me, and I'm like, oh shit, and like I got water on my face. What the fuck is this shit on my face? And I was like, yo, I cried because this nigga left in my dream. I'm like, I cried in my dreams. I'm like, I don't know if I didn't know you could do that. Like, I
didn't know that either, actually.
I was like, I cried in my dreams. My dreams are super surreal, man, and it's scary sometimes. So much that I had a recent dream. I started there because I had a recent dream of somebody died in my dream.
That's always shitty.
Yeah, I'm not going to display who it is, whatever, because I don't want to talk too much.
Yeah.
But somebody died in my dream, and like it felt. I don't remember the death and like how it happened. It just like it was like what was the movie where it's like somebody's removed from the earth and like you felt you felt them not be there anymore.
Was it what
Giver,
dreams?
maybe?
Oh,
Something along those lines. It wasn't The Giver.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say What Dreams May Come, but that's when Robin Williams goes like to heaven or something like that, and you see what his heaven looks like or whatnot.
You the movie buff, so I know.
I'm trying to think. It's like about this.
It's like somebody's removed from whatever, and you're like, you could fill their void.
Yeah,
like they don't talk about it no more, something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I know. I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show. I don't know what it is.
Oh man,
it's so many along those lines that happens. Like Pleasantville, it could be a bunch of those shits. But Star Wars.
Well, actually, with the Force, I mean, that's true. Your presence isn't. I mean, you're not there, but your presence is still there. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So I mean, it was it was a surreal dream because it was like somebody died, and like I felt the like hurt. I'm like I felt sad in my dream. Like I woke up and I was like, oh, thank God it was a dream. And I was about to call that person, and I was like, I don't even want to be around. Like, I don't even want to like think about.
Yeah.
And the whole day went by, and I was like, let me call this person. I need to know. I just need to hear this person's voice and pick up the phone right away. Whatever. I was like, hey man, what's going on? I just wanted to, call, and like I had a really weird dream. I was like, oh man, don't tell me I died or something. And I was like, nah, we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm like, I looked it up. I'm a big fan of looking shit up. Whatever. I looked it up. I'm like, it's a good omen actually. It means change is coming, like of a job or something's changing, some kind of shift, whatever, like a good change. And literally, that's why I believe in the universe and shit like that. Because literally after that, the next day, I'm glad to fucking say that this is my last fucking Sunday shift working. God damn it.
Congratulations.
Motherfucking nigga.
Oh shit. Congratulations.
So all this late shit, whatever, it ain't never gonna happen again. I'm gonna be ready to go.
Nice.
Fucking I've only been fucking asking for this shit all fucking the whole time I've been on this shit, like damn near. Listen, I'm celebration, nigga. Like this shit is real. Yeah, man.
Pour some more wine to that one.
Yeah. So what's up, man? Let me drink this beer real quick. Sunday. So for the people that don't know, that have listened to the podcast and have heard the voice, and we got some topics, things to get into.
Cheers.
I'm just appreciate it.
Cheers.
Take it up. For the people that don't know everything about me, I do, relay a lot about myself here, but for all the time I've been doing this, from when Reese was here, from when Nick was here, from everybody that's been a part of this, I've always continuously been working 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday.
Hustling, man.
From home, and I know everybody's like, from home is all right. I'm like, it's still fucking work. I gotta wake up and be up. And work.
Still gotta answer emails. Still gotta put stuff that happens. You're up at fucking 6 a.m. man. 6 a.m. After a Saturday night. Like, come on.
6 a.m. is work.
Yeah.
Like, I've been sneaking naps here and there, left and right, trying to like sometimes I just be caring. I'm like, they're gonna get what they're gonna get. But I honestly, good or bad, I think the lack of productivity from my end on that particular shift, whatever, because I've complained. I've done it's like you do everything you can. It's like, all right, let me try to see if anybody can get on here. I'm gonna do the best job I can. But when you're doing a good job, they're like, they ain't gonna let you go.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because my boss actually kind of hit me with the like, if we were getting better numbers and I was more, if I felt more confident you handling it, whatever, we'd be, that much quicker to like try to get somebody else on order because we can see you doing your job.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds like it's full of shit. But I understand what you're trying to do, and like it's all chess. As soon as you
politics,
figure that out,
man, the politics.
As soon as you figure out the politics and chess around everything, you understand. Because I'm like, you need me to be productive for you, because you're graded too. You get money on a certain way that we perform as well. So I understand, pushing me, and first of all, nobody gonna take this fucking shift. Like until we got all the new people that we got and people that left, I'm like, I was surprised when I'm like, because at some point I'm like, yo, fuck it, man, they gonna get what they get. They ain't doing nothing for me, And sometimes they do things for me, whatever. Like they're really good in some regards, but. In this particular ask, I've moved the times I was off. I was like, you know what? Before it was, I would be off Friday. Before I would be off Friday and Monday. You know, but it was like a bisected weekend. I was like, you know what, maybe if I'm off, or maybe no, I think I was just off Monday. Mm-hmm. So so I would just have Saturday, then work on Sunday. But now I'm like, you know, maybe Friday, Saturday, give me like at least 2 days consecutive. Maybe I could do better.
Yeah.
Try that, you know, and it's always different things that come at you, whatever. But like at some point, I'm just like, I just got to do, you know, I can't care that much more anymore. Like my passion's not there for this, you know. And so I'm just happy I'm off that shit. I'm basking in it for now, but of course, you know, with every change, they gonna try to get you. It's like the fucking, it's like letting OJ go free. It's like they gonna get you for something.
Yup.
You know, so
that civil suit's coming.
Yeah. So basically the civil suit is on his way right now. He was like, "Yo, man, so I saw you got the email. You're off it. You know, I wish you did more." I'm like, "Hey, me too." But you know, and you know, but we need like, you know, the night shift, whatever, something. I'm like, nigga, like,
don't do it.
And I was just like, I'm like, yeah, and I was like, oh, you mean permanently?
They're trying to give you the night shift?
I don't know what they're trying to do, because I'm like, I think the night shift is still fulfilled for what I know. I haven't heard anything of it. You know, it's been taken care of. It's 5 to 1. You know, which sounds crazy, but I'm up at 1. Like I'm up with those hours.
Yeah.
So it could be okay, but I'm not doing nothing on the weekend. And you know, because I was like, I had a sense of like, you know what, so now I'm doing Monday to Friday. That's that I have to get used to that in itself. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what, I could you know, could you send a list out? I'll jump it for the holidays and all that stuff. Whatever people need coverage, I'll be very more quickly to cover somebody because it's not going to be consecutively. You know, but if they try to, I'm like, I'm gonna be very careful. I'm not gonna do something I'm gonna hate myself for. If it's like a deal breaker where like I gotta do it. But I'm like, I'm not volunteering for shit. I volunteered for this shit 4 years ago, damn near. Mm-hmm. And and people forget that I volunteered because nobody stepped up.
Yep.
And I fucked myself out of 2 hours, 2 extra hours I was getting. I was making 42 every week because I had the 7 to 9 on Sundays before. Mm-hmm. And then once that was gone, you know, it's like you regular 40, you got a day off. But when nobody else is off, it never feels like a day off.
Yeah.
You know?
You would think that there would be that, you know, I guess, should I say the powers that be or the people, you would think that some people would notice that you are volunteering and putting in those extra hours and doing stuff that maybe some other people don't want to do. And you would think that would kind of like show itself in the fact that you're doing that. Right. But, and, you know, this isn't me like bad mouthing our department or whatnot, but, you know, I overestimated how, me in particular, I overestimated how that, you know,
how the good thing.
Yeah, I definitely realized I overestimated that. I guess it's just the culture, the culture there, or however they handle stuff, which is fine. It's all good.
Yeah. There's no bad blood for real.
No bad blood.
You know, yeah. You sometimes
you just realize it is what it is.
You're rewarded for different things. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
They don't, you know, and you get chastised for the shit you do wrong, you know, and not really always celebrated for things you do well.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, so anytime we even had like a meeting about this, you know, performance or whatever, I was like, I try to remind you, I'm like, I volunteered for this. Remember this. Like I volunteer, not to say I'm doing you a favor, but like I volunteered for this. Like
you made me think about one thing that kind of something that kind of happened not too long ago. In the office, let's just say that over the years I was there, I would always be someone who would come into the office. I rarely worked from home.
No, you did your job.
I always, at least, you know, I'm not saying that like I was this A+ worker. I believe I give myself like if I would be honest, I give myself like a C+, B-. I did what needed to be done and I adjusted and whatnot. But there was a moment that happened where, like, you know, I got kind of like a little
fed up.
Got some pushback actually for asking about a particular shift and whatnot. And this just goes back to what I said. I thought, like, I guess I overestimated the people remembering, you know, the volunteering and the fact, like, I got called out on something, and in my mind, the first thing that went off in my mind was like, I was like, man, I've I never even work from home. I'm here all the time. I've been here during snowstorms and shit. Like, but I'm gonna get yelled at and chastised for asking about, like, you know, being the only person on and handling everybody else's work and not being paid properly for it, or not. Like, it's just like these little. So what you're saying, like, it's just like these little politicking things that just go on, and that, you know, it is what it is. But like, for me, it's just like things like that, and it's just, you only take so much, and that goes into a part of the reason that I felt like it was time to go.
So audience, you see, you know, these are two different black men telling you the black struggle of a day-to-day corporate world.
Oh, there's a lot more, right? Yeah, it's there. Sorry to interrupt, man, but there's someone a mentor of mine who is an incredibly smart black woman. She's gonna be if she was given $500,000, she'd make her company and like worth $100 million. She's like that. She worked at this same spot. She just got a new position. She's actually working at Spotify. I'm really happy for her. Huge deal for her. She's moving to London for it, and she was able to divulge some similar stuff that Mott and I were kind of talking about, but she went a little deeper, just like basically hinting at the struggles of what it's like to be a person of color working at, you know, working in the corporate field sometimes, you know, people saying some stuff that's a little out of pocket, not realizing it, some stuff that just makes you SMH, and just, you know, even down to, you know, people repeatedly pronouncing her name wrong, or assuming that she's someone she's not, and not taking those sensitivities into account. We can go on and on and on, but, you know, it is what it is.
One of my yeah, I didn't even mean to jump into all this word.
Sorry,
but we have to let y'all know, like, so on our mind is, it makes sense to talk about it, you know, and it's like you kind of like you fulfilled your contract, so we can talk about it, kind of thing. You know, I'm doing that at my own risk, but like, yeah, that's probably why I had the persona I do when I'm there, whatever, because it's like I don't like playing any game, and that's just for starters. Shout out to everybody that can. I'm like, I gotta be myself, and they never really gave me shit about that, whatever. But like, I know there's politics and stuff, whatever. Like,
yep.
And it's unfortunately, black men, we just have a tone before we speak.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say his name, but you probably can know who it is if I talked about it. But I'm like, you know, I have a guy at the job, very soft spoken, you know, and I've really grown to like him, you know. But there's been times where I've been in meetings and I'm like, I'm saying the same as that shit he's saying, but it's being received like, it almost made me look at him like a super god. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I'm saying the same exact shit, and it's getting shitted on. But it's okay when I'm like, is that just white privilege? Like, what is?
It's interesting, right?
I'm like, I think I even brought it up before, night, in you know, in my naive self. I was bringing it up to my manager of like, yo, you know, so and so talks like this, and I say the same stuff.
Yeah,
and
what's up with that? Like,
I wasn't even on that tip. I was just like, man, I'm just trying to learn from him, man. Like, like the way he smooths it out, whatever, and you know, not even realizing like it doesn't matter what you say. It just is coming from a different place, and I'm I'm like, shit. So, you know, it's work. Fuck all that. We ain't come here for work, man. We came here to play. So, you know, that's just life, you know, but, you know, we still party like in 1999. You know, I know you're a Prince fan, so. Should have started with some Prince, actually. I might have played some Prince.
Game blouses.
What's your go-to Prince song?
For me, it's, fuck, this is hard. All right. Wow, my go-to Prince song. Shit. Do I have to name just one? Just one?
What's
my go-to?
Like the Prince
shit,
song,
man.
you would
Prince.
Like you could
This is a goat tier.
You can never live without this song.
Oh man!
And
all right. I really, I guess it's gonna be typical, but I guess it has to be Little Red Corvette or When Doves Cry. But
so what's the deep cut?
Oh man!
I know.
Okay, I love Computer Blue. Computer Blue off of Purple Rain, I think, is an amazing song. That solo is fucking incredible. If you know, y'all have everyone's seen the fucking movie. When his dad's like playing, and then he. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess he kind of takes it, but he makes it better and makes it into like this beautiful solo. It's a small part of the song, but it's so good. And it just captures what made Prince. Yeah, I love Prince. Prince is one of my favorite artists. Take Me With You, but no, I don't want to go on a fucking Prince rant right here. Computer Blue, outside of like the known stuff, is definitely one of my favorites to go to.
Like Darling Nikki. That's one of my.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Cut back, Nikki. Cut back.
Prince is nuts. Yeah. So let's kick it off like this, man. How was everybody's weekend, man? Like, what did you do? How was everybody's weekend? Well, how was yours? I mean, just
my week. Always pretty good, ups and downs. I started this new gig. I've been career transitioning. So this year's been interesting. The past 3 months has been interesting. Left the old gig. Started something new. Kind of fell apart with that. Long story that I won't divulge into right now. But good news is I got something that I think is really good for my career. Okay, except it's like a freelance gig. But the opportunity is so good that I'm just fine with it. It's an opportunity. It's with a design firm, and I'm just really excited to. It's a known design firm within the city, and I'm really excited to work with them. And I've been kind of in limbo because I don't know what my schedule's going to be and all that stuff. And on my creative side, I took it upon myself to kind of like really get my career shit in order for me to do creative shit like you're doing, without really having to, for my personal, benefit or whatnot, having really to worry about bullshit. So that's basically what the past like 3-4 months has been for me. I've been really working with that stuff, and I basically really get deep into this new stuff starting this week. So the last week was just kind of taking orientation calls, getting onboarded, finding out the culture of the new company, signing on, doing all this like technical shit, and yeah, that's pretty much what it's been. And just kind of just hanging around and then keeping up my fitness, and week's been cool.
Fitness,
yeah, week's been cool. Listen to music.
You've lost like a pound every day I've met you. Oh yeah, and for y'all don't know, man, like this is not JB's first time here. This is the second time around. Came through before where he had kind of got cut short. Had to dip out, but. And I went back to the episode. I'm like, what were you talking about before? I'm like, oh, the R. Kelly shit. In
the closet?
Yeah, a lot of shit came out of his closet. For the world. Well, I guess it was always out for the world to see, but not always there. Eyes. What did Joe say? I put your eyes in your brain so you think what you see. It was weird. Yeah, man. Okay, so that was that. All right. I mean,
nothing too exciting. Nothing crazy this week. Just all that stupid career shit. Like whatever. Yeah.
You being a grown ass man.
Yeah, grown ass man. Grown ass adult and bullshit.
Listen, it's 30s. This is what it is.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Before I get into what I do, man, let's talk about Popeyes.
Oh, fuck. That's what I did. Thank you for reminding me. All right, I finally tried. I'm sorry, I get really excited, no, so okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I finally tried that fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich. Finally. I waited in line for 25 motherfucking minutes for this fucking sandwich. And while I was waiting in line for this fucking sandwich, I was just hoping, I was just like fucking I felt like I was in a fucking Boondocks episode, cause these people in the fucking I really hope that the new season has something talking about that fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich and just.
Well, they did it before.
True, but I mean like
chicken flu.
Yes, but this is like there's people in line being like, man, why did someone have to get stabbed over this? And I'm like, what? Damn. It's that serious? And some of the shit I heard.
Hold on, you heard about it while you were in line?
While I was up getting the sandwich, someone was like, man,
oh shit, bloodthirsty. Motherfucker, stab
damn, man. The person was just like, I heard someone got stabbed over this. And then the next day I saw the report and I was like, oh my God damn. So,
God damn it.
But anyway, like just waiting in line for it.
Where did you go?
15th and Chestnut. There's
Philly.
Chestnut Street, Philly, Popeyes. It was around like 6:30. Like the line was almost out the door. I'm like, all right, I want to try this. Like my favorite chicken sandwich. I mean, even though they're not the most moral company, you know, Chick-fil-A, or a lot of people like to say Chick-fil-Hate these days. You know, I'm not saying, I'm just saying what I've heard. It is what it is. I like I've grown up with their chicken sandwich, and you know, there's the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich that everyone loves. That's a classic right there. But you know, this one, like, this is making people like froth at the mouth, like acting like there's like that. It reminds me of that Simpson episode, long time ago. I guess 80s babies, 90s kids will really know this one. It's that tobacco episode where like there's this like new product called tobacco, and you know, people are going fucking crazy over it. That's what this kind of reminds me of.
Shit,
tobacco. Like, yeah, look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. One day it's probably going to be a meme, or someday it'll be resurrected and it'll become popular again. It was a classic episode of The Simpsons. But this fucking chicken sandwich, like people were like in line being like, I'm trying to get that. This one guy, I was fucking cracking up. He was saying like, let me think here. He was like, I'm a fat boy. I love that fat boy food. I don't give a fuck. Like I was fucking cracking the fuck up by this dude. He was great. No, he was he's just like, I want that Good Burger sauce. And when he said that, he's like, it's all about the Good Burger sauce on that spicy chicken. I was done.
You know what? I've heard that it wasn't. It's not even the chicken. It's the spicy mustard or whatever.
Yeah, he said,
or spicy mayonnaise. Like that's the only thing that's actually making a difference. Like,
yeah,
he said you could just change the chicken sandwich and just get the spicy mayonnaise or wherever you go.
It's all about that fucking sauce.
I'm not standing on a fucking line for no damn chicken, JB. I don't understand what's wrong with you. Anybody?
25 minutes.
I'm not standing on line for food. I'm not standing on line for sneakers. I'm not sitting in my car to wrap around a Chick-fil-A drive-thru when I could go inside. Mm-hmm. Like, I do not understand the world, man. Like I don't get cravings like that.
It was a one-off. I was like, I'm here getting this. This is the only time. You know, I've changed up my diet. So I'm like, I'm not, like, if I'm going to get, I'm like, I'm getting this fucking sandwich. I'm going to try this, and it is what it is. So
your girlfriend had the sandwich?
Yeah. So I got 2 classics and a spicy. I'm not the best with spicy food. So she had the spicy. She thought it was, really good, but she thinks Chick-fil-A is better. And I thought it was really good. I think I've had some. It's pretty good. I'm not sure you should get stabbed over it, but it was.
Pretty certain you should not.
I'm not sure there should be a crime committed over the sandwich, but it's solid. It's solid.
I'm never. I understand the reason for wanting to have the sandwich, and I understand, like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna see what's going on that happens about, and I'm not gonna just say I'm just being a contrarian to be a contrarian. I just like. If it comes, it comes. Like
yeah.
And it's funny, like there's a Popeyes around the corner, like in Morristown, I believe. Like I pass it all the time, and there's never anybody there. So I'm like, I know if they got it, it's right there.
No, the line was almost out into 38.
Yeah, 73. Yeah.
I almost ran into somebody's ass this weekend.
Oh, so it was a line for real?
Yeah.
Shit.
Coming out into the parking lot.
By the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, when you come off of 295.
When?
I had a party this weekend.
4
o'clock, maybe.
Shit. All right. Every time I pass it, there's nobody there.
Correct. So,
understood. This particular day, no.
And then I ran into somebody trying to go to the Popeyes.
Shit.
People risking their lives for this, man. What the fuck?
Oh, I missed my exit. No, I ain't. That's crazy. And you know what's fucked up? There's like a Motel 6 right by there too. Like, it's not a good environment. Motel 6, Popeyes, the chicken bonanza that's going on.
Chicken crack in the Bible.
And maybe the fight. It was a fight night. No, man. Listen, Popeye's getting the best press right now, which is ridiculous. And I will say, you know what? I think I can name on really 1 or 2 occasions where I've even had Popeye chicken. I've never been a Popeyes person.
Same.
The first time I got, unfortunately, first time I got Popeye chicken was after which actually it was like really like a black commercial moment. Like it was, I was in Harlem.
Oh man,
already started in black. I was in Harlem. It was the day before my or maybe the day after. The day before my my putting my grandfather, to rest, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And like I think we had like the wake or something like that. We was coming back from there. It was like we went to the hotel. It was like we just starving, man. Like just go get some chicken. I'm like, all right, Popeyes is up the street, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And this is before the chicken sandwich. So I'm just like, I just had the regular chicken. I'm like, I'm just some good ass chicken. So. Yeah, I never was hooked on it, whatever. But like, I could understand. But I'm not standing in line for nothing.
I will say this: the sandwich is only $3.99. That's pretty fucking good.
You know what's funny? Sorry to cut you off real quick. I just came, like I'm talking about it. I just came from South Street the other day, and it was dark. But I look at the windows, and like it was some bar or whatever, and it was like Popeye chicken sandwiches $4.99. So they bought chicken sandwiches. And they must be having them under some lamp or some shit, but they bought chicken sandwiches and like we gonna get like $1, $2 inflation on it. I'm like, yo, that's nuts.
It's nuts if you paid it.
Yo,
yeah, that's nuts if you paid it. No one better. I'm not buying secondhand sandwiches, nigga. I'm not gonna buy can you give me a sandwich? I'll pick it up with you later today. No.
There was someone in line saying that she used to work at Popeyes and they always had that damn chicken sandwich, and that she even went into how they made it and everything. And I don't know, but she was just like in line. She's like, "Why the fuck is it taking so long? This sandwich has always been here. Now everyone's on this fucking sandwich." It was just good. I wish I recorded that
moment,
that whole moment. It would have. It's definitely viral worthy. No question.
That's crazy.
Mind if I ask a question?
Go ahead.
What the fuck is up with that blonde girl, like, meme? She's, like, yelling, and, like, there's, like, the cat at the table. What the fuck is going on?
I have zero clue.
All right.
I asked somebody the other day.
Like,
they're like, I don't know, but this shit funny. I'm like, it's funny, but I don't know what's happening with the cat and the blonde lady. Like, I saw, like, something local where she was, the blonde girl's like, Voorhees Town Center, and the cat's like Echelon Mall. All my South Jersey heads gonna get that, but I was just like, I was like, man, this shit is fucking. I think I saw them like, you said we're going to get sushi. He said oodles and noodles. That cat is hilarious. I don't know why. I don't know where the cat's from.
Funny. That's pretty funny.
I think the girl is from like Real Housewives or some shit, whatever.
It's as crazy as this. It's gonna sound so fucked up.
The science of memes.
Yeah,
that has to be a whole class study.
Yes,
that could be a
meme culture. It is. It's a meme. There's people making millions of dollars, thousands of dollars.
How do you know that's the new one? Because it's every other week.
It's every other week, man. Yeah,
that is everywhere right now though. Like the cat and that's funny, man.
It's crazy.
How do you make money off of the meme?
Google, like seriously, I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm bullshitting here, but basically what I've like kind of looked at is like advertising, like Google ads, all that stuff like that. And especially like on Instagram accounts, if it's a business account and whatnot, there's people that pay you to put stuff up, and because it generates followers, it generates it's all ads and all that revenue and stuff like that. There's like Mont said, there is like an actual there's like a science to it. It's crazy.
It's a science.
Like I feel like honestly, it might be worth it, like just to take a class on it. Seriously.
Like it's almost as distracting as like the current presidential administration.
Oh
like
man, that's a whole other thing.
Saying some bullshit, whatever, like to distract you to do some other stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's that. Like it takes everybody by storm. Like they want to get on it. They want to show their creative side. Like
yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to even call it. I'm looking up cat memes right now, but like it's just. And I hate cats. But this shit hilarious. I'm like, yo, I fucking So yeah, Popeye starts the weekend. So my weekend was a little different. I was chilling for the most part. It was cold, so I knew I wasn't gonna be doing too much. But also, I'm a fighter, so I was like, yo, fuck this, man. It's not that cold.
Yeah.
But I was denim jacket crazy, so I was like, I need to get a denim jacket. I'm waiting for one right now. Shout out to Sheila. Yeah, what up? No, she knows it's all love, it's all good. Like I gave her a jacket to paint for me, whatever, because she's a painter, and her stuff's kind of fly. And I'm like, you know what? I told you I'm gonna get something from you. You know, let's make this custom piece. You know, let's do the collab real quick, and so I'll be getting that soon from her. But I was like, in the meantime, I still need like a denim jacket. I haven't had a denim jacket in 20 years probably. It's not normally my cup of tea. I've been seeing it, and I'm like, yo, it just looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, I'm thinking like Bishop and Juice denim jacket, you know, like it just looks nice. You know, I'm like, you know what, I want a denim jacket, and I'm like, that would kind of like, you know, ease me into the winter kind of too. Just put a hoodie, like the hoodie denim, always a classic look. I will not fucking ever get the hoodie attached to the denim. Like, nah.
Why not?
Because stop being lazy. Stop being lazy. Don't put shit together. Like, nah. Just you want it. You want it. Just do it. So I went to Morristown Mall. Got me a jacket for $15 because it was on clearance. You know, it was like
That's
$40 before, so it was great. Had a bunch of holes in it. It's just distressed, whatever. But and that's not. I'm super plain, man. But I was like, you know what? $15. I'm taking it, and it's my size. Like it's meant to be. So I wore that. That shit kept me warm. And I so shout out to Melinda also. You know, I got a drop for you, Ashley. Where she at?
Damn, you don't even know me like that.
Shout out to Melinda, man. She put me up on some ramen. And I mean, outside of like the top ramen that we ate, and as college students, all of us, you know, you ain't even had no stove. You put. What did I'm curious of what y'all did. Like for that ramen, I got a bowl. I put some water in it. Put in the microwave for 3 minutes, and then I soaked that fucking ramen in that bitch. That's how I got that done.
Beef ramen, man. That's all I grew up on. The packet of beef ramen, put it in the bowl. Like,
see, packets.
That's it.
Packets is that was the wave.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? That all brings you back to a certain spot. Like the last time I really made ramen for real, I was with my parents, and Dragon Ball was on Tsunami or whatever it was. Damn. And not Z, Dragon Ball, the kids.
Damn.
And that was like my thing when I got home. Like, yo, get some ramen, Tsunami, doing it. So I haven't had ramen like at a spot in like a real place ever. And I always pass it, you know, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do when I go in there. You know, but luckily, you know, Just Crave, Melinda, you know, she came through. She's like, yo, let's link up. You're still in the office. Let's go get something to eat. We got some ramen at this place called Dawa, 1204 North Front Street in Philly. And pretty good location, too, whatever. Like, Delilah's is around the corner. The bullshit Teaser strip club is across the street, which is bullshit. So don't never go there.
Northern Liberties. Gotcha. Yeah. You're around there.
Is that Northern Liberties or like Kensington? Or is that Northern Liberties?
Fishtown's near Kensington. Northern Liberties is near Fishtown and Kensington.
I just looked up a whole map of like the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I'm getting more acquainted, and I'm like, you know what I have to say, man. Outside of all the murder and bullshit, Philly is okay. Philly is something nice about Philly, man. I mean, no disrespect. I'm just saying, like, I was driving there through the day yesterday. I had a huh?
That murder is serious.
No, it is serious. No, it's a big. I'm not
gonna overstep the murder.
It's a big problem. But there's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty in Philly.
There's a lot of beauty in Philly, and I'm just driving. I had like a whole day from Philly. Like after I got the jacket in Jersey, I took Ben Franklin right over. Cause I was like, all right, let me decide. I want to get some ramen. I need to go to IKEA to drop this thing off. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm in the city. I might just hit this pop-up shop. So I go to get the ramen. So the ramen, like some part of me is like, I could do this shit, but they feng shui it so much. Like it's $12. Actually, let me look up the one I got.
I bet that bowl is fucking big, man.
And it's a lot of fucking food.
Mm-hmm.
Like. Before we got the ramen and like some sushi, but we need that fucking sushi. Like we split it, but thank God. But
Bowl's
I'm like
this fucking big.
Bowl's big as shit. So
yeah.
mad food. I got what was called the chashu. Chashu. $12. Is that how you say it? Chashu. Shout out to y'all. It was $12. It had braised pork belly. So add extra stuff to it. Egg, which was like phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Egg, it makes a difference. I'm like, I'm even when I make ramen again, I'm putting egg in that bitch because that shit was amazing. And it was like a boiled egg straight up, and you cut it in half. This shit was amazing.
Yep.
I wish I had more of it. Corn was great. You know, that's a great addition to it. They had some scallions, some cabbage, spicy chili oil, which wasn't even that spicy, but the cabbage was great. It was strong. It was really, really delicious and filling. And I was like, I'm coming back. And I came back, yesterday. Got that. I got a park right in front of it, and it was free. Like, everything was lining up. And then I was like, and the Scepter's right there too. I'm like, I should just take the Scepter over to South Street or whatever. But I'm like, all right, shots over to IKEA. I drive over there. I return something, whatever. So that kind of gave me all my money back. I returned these bed slats. I got some bed slats from my bed, and I'm like, I ain't need it. I had the wood already. Pause. And I saw it coming. And pause. Shout out to Deadass too, man. He's still playing that pause game strong. Like, that's his life. He's really on the gram like every day doing these IGTV videos. And so the guy that did and rest in peace to the guy that actually made the Rockefeller logo, he passed away recently.
Oh wow.
Like he was the designer
Damn.
or whatever. Like, and shout out to Biggs Burke for actually telling us about him. Like we wouldn't know anything about it. He just and like
Crazy.
You see like his sketchbook of like sketching the logo, and like it's like one of the most iconic logos on the chain, the Rockefeller chain with the little bottle.
And
like
hip, yeah, it's like that's incredibly iconic. Yeah, crazy.
It's Bad Boy and that.
Yep.
Like Rough Rider, like it's probably those three.
Yeah.
So I mean, I dropped it off at IKEA. I come back to this pop-up shop, and I'm like, let me get some money. I go to TD Bank real quick. That's why I saw the Popeye sandwiches around the corner. And I had a good time, man. I went over there. Shout out to Sheila. I was just supporting her. Sheila Shadera, crocheted. Anybody anything crocheted, knitted scarves, jackets. She's about this business. And these I talk about them in such high regard because these are like 20-something years old. Like these entrepreneurs. Like one of them quit their job. Like it's like we doing this, and I like being around that energy.
It's great. That's more of it, please.
Yeah,
like I'm business.
I'm 31 years old. I feel old sometimes, but like being around the people, I'm like, yo, y'all are picking it up fast. Like, yo, this is what we want to do. Fuck that 9-to-5 shit. This is what we want to do. We'll hustle and we'll make it work.
Yeah.
And these are also kids that ain't scared to be sound like Rugrats say you're scared. These people are not afraid. These people are not afraid to have like 5 different roommates and get it done and like hustle. I mean, it's a good time to do it. It's a good age to do it.
Perfect age.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, congrats to y'all, man, for just hustling. But I had a good time there, man. The artist was what was his name? Pasquet. I think that's how I pronounce it right. I think Paint on Soul, Create Everything. I think that was what that stood for, the acronym. But his stuff was really good. He actually had like a drawing of like just an old lady with just sitting there like droopy boob out, just sitting there and just kind of saggy titty painting. Okay, but it looks so surreal. I'm like, yo, that looks like a photograph. Like that was really. So I look at stuff like that. Like I go there, like I paint myself, and not so much anymore, but I look at stuff like that as just inspiration. I'm like, damn, like yeah, you could do. People are making stuff like they found a spot, they found a pop up shop, they got together, curated it out. They were and it was free wine. So let me start there.
I mean,
because I was just so for me being hungover this morning was because of the free wine. And even Sheila was like, "Yo, it's going to creep up on you." I was like, "Shut up." Even though I knew better, I was just like, I feel okay because the first couple of sips was like, it was like a sweet red or whatever. So it wasn't. So I like dry wine. I'm mad old, and so I had a few of those, and then she popped out the Merlot. I was like, "Ooh, this is different." And I had a few of those, and then I had to actually walk up there. Like I got suckered into like sign some sheet, whatever. They're like, I'm like, "What's this for?" It's like, "Oh, you gonna just say something about your company?" I was like, you know what? That is pretty cool. Like I have a new crowd of people that I don't know about. I can share my podcast, but I was not ready for that. So they started doing the names, whatever. And like I have like a 7:30 slot, whatever, and. It's like 6:55. They're like, Lamont. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's early as shit. So I'll go up there first thing I say, I'm like, yo, man, hey guys, I'm Lamont, aka Monty Styles, aka Style Baby Look. I've been drinking. I'm from Jersey. And I don't even know what else is after that. I probably kept saying a lot of stuff. Like, yo, we the people talking podcast. We be talking to people. It's people, they be talking. And I got the website, check that out. Like even the stuff about like the merch, and none of that came out. I was just like, yo, I've had my mom on there. I had Shirley in the back, whatever, what's going on. Had her on there, and I'm just trying to spread the word, and doing it for a year and a half, and peace. And you never get out, but as fast as I talked and like as not coherent as I thought I was, people were coming up to me like left and right, like, yo, so I'm trying to get on, what's going on? I do this, workout thing. I'm trying to do this, man. I got my own podcast, but I heard you got one. Like, let's collaborate.
That's all it's about, man.
That's all I've been trying to do for mad times. But nobody's as proactive as I am, it seems like, either that or they don't want to fuck me or they crabs in the barrel sometimes. It's unfortunate, but that's a lot. It's like if I give this person some shine, I may not get the shine. Yeah. Which is a terrible thing to feel, but like I understand. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, man, if I get this so and so, this whatever, like Oh,
that's a part of the game, man.
I have to. Even if I feel that in my soul, I go against it. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, you have to just make everybody. You never know who's gonna pop off, and like they may think you're different. Like, oh, so and so did this, he come do this for the rest of my life, and now you're a millionaire. Like it's little thing. You have to be humble of every step of the way, man.
Yep, exactly, man. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who you're gonna, who could help you out in the future. You never know the what you could learn. That's mostly the most important thing. You never know what you can learn, and just the more you learn, you just helps you out, and you just get better. That's all that really matters. And
like shout out to the Jiggers Up, man. I hit them up. I shout them out a lot of times. Whatever. They're from San Diego, and their podcast over there. They've been doing it for 3+ years, and we just share tips here and there, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how do you do this? How do you do this? And just try to keep the growth.
I mean, I don't want to start. You can cut me off. I'm about to go on a rant here, but really, that's just what it is. Like, how do you think? Like, like people have great ideas that like pop off and stuff like that, but clearly there's networking and everything like that goes along with it that helps to push everything forward. Uh-huh. Like, you mean to tell me that like for some of these people, like people like not knowing somebody or not like let me one day you could meet somebody that or someone else doing a podcast. Like if you're like in LA or New York, you know what I mean? It's just like you like that person. Let me introduce you to this person who is interested into that topic, and it's just a game, man. It's just a game, and you just have to be patient, and you just have to be persistent, and that's something that's just what it is, and it's tough in a sorry to interrupt. It's tough. It's tough in an instant gratification era that we're in. It's very tough to be patient in this era. It's very, very tough because everything is just like a second gratification. You can press a button now and make like hundreds of thousands of dollars today. You can get retweeted. You could literally put up a post for some reason. What if like some celebrity's liking, like just scroll on Instagram and wants to repost what you put? Yeah. For all that could gain you 10,000 followers. It's just the way it is today. It's patience. You never know.
I kept telling everybody like I kept saying like blue checks see my stories or whatever, and Instagram has been on some bullshit lately. Like they actually are now. Outside of them like trying to remove likes and shit, they also are everything is like you got to pay for everything, like sponsors to like stories to be seen. Before it was organic, whatever. So people
now you got to pay for it. So
like my shout out to Jamel, man. Shout out to Change Clothing. He's doing his own thing, whatever. Everybody doing something. I love it, man. Mm-hmm. I grew up with him, and
it's good.
He's I saw his story. He's like it was like a repost something. It's like if you're seeing like your stories drop from like, let's say 200, 300 views to like 30, 40, it's because of some pay shit going on. Like, so to push those up, so you can see those, whatever. Mm-hmm. It's really good, man. Like, it's good to see people working and being consistent and doing their thing. But you just gotta be patient. And so to speak about patience, so I don't know if you watched Rhythm and Flow. Oh, you did?
A couple. I watched like an episode of it. I need to catch up on it because I've been, binging on Power. But was it that guy that I forwarded? Was it that guy?
I don't remember who you forwarded.
Epic, one of the most epic performances I've ever seen. He had, I forget his name. But
dreads?
Yeah,
he won.
Okay, I'm not
I mean,
surprised.
he was meant to win. D Smoke.
Okay.
So D Smoke won, and
disgusting.
My mom actually hit me up, was like, "Yo, you know who his brother is?" I'm like, I could imagine, but like I'm like, this sounds like too easy. Even when I saw him, I was like, he looks like Sir from TDE, you know, and Top Dog Entertainment for y'all. And he was like, yeah, that's his brother, Sir. And I was like, that's amazing. I'm like, that's I'm like, he's so together, you know. I'm like, and he's really, he kills the last performance. Like him, we discovered he knows how to play the piano. You're like, oh shit, do you know how to play piano too? So he's like the total package, and like he kills the performance. And then we find out that like D Smoke is his brother or cousin or something like that. And I'm like, Sir is on. You know, he has 2 albums that came out, and they're both amazing. And you know, got songs with Summer Walker, and like he's not Summer Walker. He got songs with what's her name? The girl that was racist, Sabrina Claudio. He's got songs with her. Like he's in the mix, man. It's really good music, grown man music too. And he has, not to say this, and this is the end all be all, but like this is the world we're in. This is my patience rant. He has, let's say, 700-something thousand followers.
Yep.
D Smoke now has like 1 point something million followers.
Yep.
Patience. He was nobody before. Now he's more successful. And TV's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
I'm like, you just got to keep grinding. Your time will come.
Especially in today, man. But the most important thing, and I know it's cliche, but like you're doing, all the creatives out there, you're doing something because you love it, and that's at the core of what it is. It pushes you to continue to do it because it makes you tick, and it makes you, you know, want to make it flourish because it's coming from a good place. I know it sounds corny as fuck. Trust me, I really do know that, but really that's where it's forged from. We all want to make the money. We all want to be successful, but even if you do something that like just makes the money for you and you don't love it, like you'll get the fruits of it. Don't get it twisted, because you know I disagree with the money. The whole money doesn't buy happiness thing. It buys some happiness, but money especially if it's happy. Especially if it's millions of dollars. Don't get it twisted here, but but you know, if it's coming from if you're doing something creative and it's just like, if you're doing something that just makes you happy, it just adds that much more to it, and it just makes it that much better. So, you know, it's just patience and being smart, in my opinion, and being savvy and knowing when the opportunity presents itself, really being ready to hop on it. So, you know, that's just what it is, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I love the spirit that is 2019, man. Hopefully it gets bigger in 2020.
Barbara Walters.
and shout out to the people I met, man. I'm not gonna remember everybody's name, but shout out to Robin. Shout out to Jasmine. I think there's a few that I actually met. Shout out to Kev the Bastard, or Bastard Kev is his IG name. It was a lot of cool people out there. Shout Eric. It was a good meeting of minds, man. And I got to share my stuff, man, you know, and I got to see people's things. So that was a really good time. Outside of that, man, I was just, you know, bullshitting. I watched Players Club again. Not Players Club. Not Players Club, sorry. How to Be a Player.
Okay.
How to Be a Players Club. But you know what's funny? Netflix has like a bunch of black movies like right now for some reason. They just like, you know what? Fuck it. Go up there.
Do they have I Got the Hook Up?
I was gonna say that. I don't think they got I Got the Hook Up. That was the second movie I was gonna say. I Got the Hook Up. Booty Call. There's a few out there. No, what was Hot Boys was a terrible one. Silta Shaka. Silta Shaka was the worst actor and rapper.
Oh man, but I know he wasn't that good, but I love It Ain't My Fault, man. And that song he had with Maya. Did I do that?
Oh, what was the other one? Yeah, that's cool. I hated that fuck.
Hey cool. Man, he had that song with Maya, Moving On. Like he had his time. He had his time for like 8 months in 1998. Like,
so after I left the art show, whatever, like I was everybody's leaving, and I was like, you know, everybody about to go to South Street real quick, because it was right around the corner from South Street. You got to go over there, and it's such a nice cold night that nobody's out. I love it. But people are still a fucking line for that Jim's though.
Jim's, man. I want to go on. If unless you want to go on a cheesesteak thing, but people love Jim's, man. I did it. No, it's just the whole Philly cheesesteak thing. People love that shit. I got my own ranking for it, but honestly, I've done runs before in the morning. Like I'm talking like I've ran past Pat's and Geno's at like 9:30 a.m. and like just people getting cheesesteaks. It's just what it is. People love the name. People love that shit about. They love the cheesesteak and they love the tourist traps with that stuff. And Jim's is up there. A lot of people. Jim's, the line is like around the block.
The corner.
Yeah, man. And
it was cold as shit last night, and I'm like, damn. But I was like, all right. I see a bunch of females, which I love, and I don't mind being around.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I was just like, I don't want to get in the way, so I was just like, I'm like, oh, I'm the only guy, man. I'm like, I try to play that, and they were just like, no, you gonna come with it? I'm like, all right, if you say so, I'll come. Cause I gotta, I can't just be, I don't like to bombard stuff like that, like, female power, do your thing, whatever. But like, everybody cool.
Yep.
I got, and we went, and that's when I found out I was a little twisted. Like I had a little wine in me, man. Like
okay.
I was like, yeah, it was. Cause even when I'm looking at the videos back, I'm like, yo, who is that guy? but we had a good time, man, and it was a good Saturday. I watched How to Be a Player, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I love this fucking movie, but it's so problematic, like OD problematic. Like I don't know how. Like it's some stuff that people just don't know about in 2019. Like I don't think,
of course,
until they discover it. Like if Bill Bellamy does something,
Bill Bellamy, man.
Like if he does anything, and he said something slightly they don't agree about, they gonna dig it up. And we talked about it before. Like what do you call it? Ari from Entourage. What's his name? Jeremy Piven. So he had his Me Too situation before, and I forget what even happened, but I think it was false. But like because of the role he played, just the role, the fictional character that he played on TV, it was enough to be like, that's probably his behavior, and that's how he acts in real life.
All right, I don't want to interrupt here. I apologize.
I see you going through it.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I'm
sick of it. I'm going to tell everyone listening right now.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle saying, we give me too headache. This is what
I don't know if I'm telling y'all right now, it's probably already happening. There's going to be a crazy backlash. There's going to be a monster backlash to the whole like cancel culture, like everything offends me.
Cancel culture is toxic.
It's getting out of hand, and I, as Mont will co-sign this, and anyone who knows me in particular, I am one of the most progressive, probably liberal people you meet, and I'm saying this, it's getting out of fucking hand. It is so ridiculous. The whole trigger culture, the whole cancel culture, fucking get the fuck over it. Like, if I'm saying this, now imagine the people who don't have those leanings that are saying that shit. Like, I'm just saying, it's got to get under control, because it's just out of pocket for real. God damn.
It's drives me fucking crazy. Like we're not gonna talk about this because I have a headache too. Like the internet gives me a headache. This TI stuff. Feel how you want to feel. I just get tired of the fucking internet. Like I get tired. I'm like, yo, none of y'all. I'm like, y'all don't know this person. Like, he fucked up. The only thing I would say he truly fucked up was bringing this shit to light. Like, don't bring your business out. Now you got a target on your daughter's head that you didn't even think about, honestly, because you were just talking freely. But I'm just like, fucking the internet. Like, they so quick to like just kill somebody. I'm like, there's no redemption. And that's the issue.
Yes.
There's no redemption.
It's pathetic. I think it's pathetic. Honestly,
sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong.
Yes.
But if you just saying cancel culture is the most toxic thing out here.
It is.
And there's no redemption. Like, nobody gives you time to even like, oh, I fucked up. Like, I even know that was
no. There's no ability to improve as a person.
You try to cancel Jim Brown for 2 seconds because he was with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my breath when Trump came up. We try to cancel him for 2 seconds, and then we like, yo, he just old and trying to figure. He living in a different way. Everybody's everybody's just too fucking sensitive. Everybody is a fucking got an opinion. Everybody is a scholar at their opinion, and you don't even know how like I said, I'm not gonna talk about this in depth, whatever. But like you don't know about like people have made points like you don't know what she was doing before. Like maybe his daughter was acting up and sneaking out, and he's overprotective. Maybe he's just overprotective. Oh, he's in his life. Oh, y'all mad about him being a black man being in his daughter's life?
Exactly.
And or like, oh shit, that's kind of creepy. Are you trying to fuck your daughter? Because that's kind of wild. There's so many different. It's not black and white. He's like, but like, oh well. I would tell so and so you can't do this until you're whatever age. There's ageism. There's women, men theories. There, but
all the above, man. All the above.
I really get annoyed by the woman narrative though of like you can't tell women what to do X, Y, Z because yes she's a woman but like they quickly negate the fact that this is a daughter and I'm like I'm gonna. Shout out to Charlamagne. I don't really always agree with what he says, but I was actually happy to hear him talk because he has 3 daughters himself. He's like, yo, yes, you can't police. They're gonna do what they want to do, but I'm gonna play prevent defense. Like whatever I could do to stop my daughter from having sex, I'm going to do it. If she's gonna do it, but I just don't want. You don't want it. You don't want no problems. You don't want nobody to deal with this world. That's why people don't bring kids into the world today because you're like, I don't want them to deal with this bullshit. Mm-hmm. But I'm not even gonna get into specifics because I'm just like I had a fucking headache a minute I even heard about it.
I'll boil it down. This is just what I have like basically surmised myself. Unless the person accused has murdered, assaulted, been uttered a basically been incredibly racist and blatantly racist with no context because sometimes believe it or not, and I've experienced this, sometimes people just don't know and then you have to tell them. Believe it or not, it's not an excuse, but sometimes fucking people are dumb and don't know and then they're told and like, oh, okay, I get it. And so sometimes people need to be taught. So unless basically it's the most obvious of obvious, like there needs to be some room for context and some room for, as Mont said, redemption. So unless the motherfucker killed the person, unless the motherfucker raped the person, unless the motherfucker killed the person and yelled the N-word or like whatever slur, like to indicate that they're racist and they hate this and that and the other, there has to be some semblance of context here and whatnot. The people, you don't like you said, you don't know the person like just because basically bottom line, humans are flawed. We're all flawed. Every single person. If you don't think you're flawed, you're a fucking idiot. Bottom line. Right? Exactly. Right. People are flawed. Humans are flawed. Humans are just flawed beings, bottom line, and people make mistakes. Everybody, even people we love, even people who are like gods to us, who we grew up with and stuff like that, they make mistakes, and sometimes there has to be room for people to, the biggest thing is being able to learn from those mistakes. If you don't learn from those mistakes, that's another conversation. It's another conversation. And if you're not able to learn from those mistakes and grow from them and improve as a person and whatnot, I will say this. The whole Kevin Hart situation a couple years ago or last year pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, this man apologized. He doesn't owe anyone shit. He said he apologized. He dealt with it. He stood up like a man and said exactly what it was. There was no room for any of that shit. He should not have had to step down or anything. He didn't do anything wrong at all. And it's just it's just a very toxic thing. We can talk about this all day.
I know. It's tiring because it's so many
boiling over this shit.
It's so many damn examples. Because it's annoying. It's frustrating. It's tiring. It's overwhelming. It's fatiguing. It's like you can't do like, and the thing is, point the fucking finger at yourself.
Exactly. Get off your fucking pedestal.
You're judging every fucking day, every little thing. Just because it's in your face, and then you flip sides tomorrow. I hate to bring him up every episode. Joe Budden was most hated for years. Now you got a podcast, and then people are like, oh man, you listen to Joe Budden. You listen to the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, people love him now. Things change in a fucking second.
Yeah,
you gotta die before like they find out about anything you ever did.
one more thing. Oh man, I am so sorry. I don't go. All right. So
I'm tight too.
This is something that I have actually said, and I've had people roll their eyes about this, but I really think it's true. Honestly, for anyone into putting themselves in the public eye, I have actually said this. Like, I have straight up thought about recording myself. Record yourself and just admit everything wrong you did, because that's just what it's come down to. Like, say that, like, you know, if you're basic, because the way that how toxic everything is today, something's gonna come up and someone's gonna have their opinion about it. Like, you're better off just being like, you know, I did this, and this, like, and I grew from it, and like this happened like 15 years ago, and like I was like 17, and I'm a different person, stuff like that. Because like now there's just no room for anything. Like, it's just like basically it's just
no room for anything, because
crazy.
You can't bring up 1993 situations and look at them with 2019, 2020 lenses.
Yep.
Like, it just doesn't compute.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, that shit was mad wrong. Even though you're a great person today, like she did like 20 years ago, you know, that was fucked up, man. Like, that's crazy. Like, I can't believe you even like this person. Like, you're a fan of this guy? Like, this doesn't matter anymore.
And they didn't commit those grievances that I said earlier.
And you didn't exist.
Right.
In my ecosystem. Like, you don't know what happened.
Oh, man. You know.
It's ridiculous. Like, you know what's funny? I would be surprised if there was like a Vietnam War today, and like how, like, I just want to know how Twitter and how the universe will react. They will fucking explode. Like, just with, like, you guys have no idea what was happening at certain times in your life. Like, you can't just have an opinion about it because you read some shit.
Yeah,
and then people just read things and like don't even give a chance to hear what happened or context. It's like, people are just nuts, man.
Context matters. Yeah,
people are fucking nuts, man. Like, don't, like, that's why this is called the People Talking Podcast. I just want to talk freely. Like, I don't, you know. Shout out to JP, man. I know you're a big fan, man. You're a big listener, a big supporter. Appreciate you. Like, he's like, man, he's like, you know, shout out to everybody that's been a part of the show or whatever. But like, I kind of could see things are gonna go in a different direction. And I'm like, yo, you just gotta be free, man. Like, whatever. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I know it sounds crazy to say, but like, I'm with you on the same thing. As like, if it ain't murder, if you ain't killing them, if you're not hurting anybody, like physical harm, because you gotta get the fuck over words, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta get the fuck over words. Like, you know, stop screaming mental health for every little thing. Like, you gotta get over words. You know, yeah, you might well change it now. I can see it dimming. You gotta get the fuck over words though, because honestly, I understand the whole racist thing. I'm actually even okay with you being racist.
At least you know.
Like, if
at least, yeah,
I'm okay.
I hear
Like if you're not stopping me from getting the job, or you calling me nigga on the street, or you know, you physically harming me, whatever, and like, or preventing me from doing something, or you're, you know, disparaging me in a way that is affecting my life, be racist. Do what you want to do. Like, you don't have to love everybody. You don't have to, you know. I mean, it's I could think it's fucking idiotic and moronic and stupid and you know, selfish, but like, do what you want.
That's the way you're deciding to live your life, and you know, that doesn't mean you have to be a part of it, man. You can go on, you know, move on. You'll see the bed that you shitted in. Yeah. You know, you'll see what happens with that.
75.
So, you know, it is what it is. Basically, going off what you said, like, you know, yeah, you know, we're black men. We've experienced, every black man's experienced racism, like, left and right in this country and whatnot, and just in general, even around the world. To be honest with you, don't fall for that. Like, that happens all around the world. So it's you know, it's better. You know, that person's going to be an idiot and be pathetic. Like, that's the choice that they've made. Now, I've always said, in my opinion, I think that forced diversity and forced tolerance is wrong. Tolerance and diversity should come from a natural place of empathy. It should come from a natural place of learned interaction.
Don't tell me how to think.
You know, don't tell the person how to think. If you want to be like honestly, like, now I don't believe in putting oneself on a pedestal, but I will say that example. For me, there's something in my career transition where I have to learn how to do personas, meaning that you have to, it's a marketing tool where you kind of like draw somebody up and say what that person does, like say what makes them tick. You're creating a fictional character and stuff like that. I initially had problems with that because I naturally I'm not a fan of trying to stereotype people. I like to just like hear the person's story. As humans, we have because of all the outside factors, all the outside factors around us, like we're always going to, and this is real shit. You're always going to have a perception of what you're going to run into, no matter what. But the thing is, it's like, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be open to, it's just a matter of growing to be open to what, the interaction that's going to come and whatnot. And I initially had trouble. I'm like, I personally just don't like to really judge people. People have different stories, people have different backgrounds. Like, I know people who other people would judge, but that person who they judge is smarter than that fucking person. You know what I mean? It's just, and that person and that person who thinks that who's judging that person who is smarter than them, like they're from a better area, and those people think that because they're from a better area, they're better, but this person who's not could walk circles around them in any facet. Like, it's just like,
and like it or not, those people are still learning themselves.
Exactly.
I love my dad to death. And he'll tell me, and he's so fucking convincing that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, and then the next year, my memory is long. The next year, he'll probably say something. He probably learn new information, and he'll think a different way. Yeah, he won't correct it, but he'll say something. I'm like, you were just thinking a different way a year ago, and I followed you. But like, so sometimes you just like, you got to just think for yourself and do what you can.
Exactly. We're all trying to.
Everybody, you're right. Everybody is flawed, dog.
Yes.
Like, nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
But
remember, we keep putting it back. This is the thing I think is lost here. We keep bringing it back. Like, obviously, when we're talking about people killing people and doing the most egregious stuff, we are not. There's no room for that. Duh. No one ever fucking wants that to happen. Yeah. We're talking about like the little stuff. So like if a white dude, like, I'll be straight up, if a white dude is like 13 years old or 14 years old, whatever, and they were on Twitter when they were like, and they were on Twitter and they said they thought like it was cool to say the N-word from a rap song, right? Like, my thought is, I'm like, well, one, his parents should have told him not to do it. Parenting's a big thing, in my opinion. Two, that person probably didn't know better at the time. Someone should have told him. But maybe that person didn't have the factors around them or whatnot. Now, if someone discovered that tweet and the person's now 30 years old, right? Like, does that person who's 30, did they grow from that? Did they like really truly grow from that? I'm not just going to be like, oh, fuck that person when they were 13 years old. Obviously, as a black man, it's very, very discouraging to see that, and it's sad and it pisses me off. But I'm like, what were the factors leading up to that? Did you have, I mean, hip hop, even though it's honestly, first off, there is no excuse, actually. Like, white people don't say the fucking N-word. It's just really honest as that. But, I mean, that's just bottom line. We all know that. But there's people who, for some reason, it doesn't get through, like, it goes in one ear and out the other, and they just don't really get it.
The internet's crazy. Did you see the Eminem? Lord Jamar is nuts. But did you see the him trying to, like, I guess, give shade to Eminem because apparently he wore like a blackface mask or whatever?
When did he do that? He said the N-word when he was a teenager. I know
that part. Yeah. But like but they said, but the way they picked it up was like he wore a blackface. But I'm looking at it, it was he wore the Will Smith mask.
Wait, he wore a Will Smith mask?
Yeah, but I'm like, is that considered blackface?
That's not blackface.
I'm like, it's just a mask.
What would have been fucked up was if he painted his face and then he just wore the mask. That's all he was doing. I'm
like, like, y'all are.
See, this is what I mean.
I'm like, y'all are nuts. But that's what I mean. But he has a vendetta against Eminem. But like, okay. But I'm just like, y'all are.
Calm down.
But for the common person, they wouldn't catch that. I'm like, y'all are nuts. That's idiotic. Forget all that, man. Well,
major rant. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get into some Deadass facts, but like, last little thing I saw the Seth Meyers stand up. You know, before you came over here.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge Seth Meyers fan, but I get it. I get his appeal. I understand how people like him. But there's one little feature in the stand up where I guess he's like, I know people don't like, people talking about politics and everything like that. I'm definitely gonna talk about politics, but there's like he's like, there's a little button right here. Give it a second, right here you can skip politics, whatever. And like I'm like, are you just saying that shit? But then I see the button pop up on that. I'm like, oh shit, you could click the button. It's interactive and like skip the. And then once he's done with it, he's like, all right, let's give it a breath. Let's everybody's return now. And he kicked it off with like, and I say that to say like, this president's not that bad. He's like, I'm gonna try to make him go. I'm gonna try to make him go back.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Deadass Facts a little different this time around. Shout out to Melinda again. I gave her the idea, and then she gave the idea back to me. A couple episodes ago, we tried this thing out with like, kind of like an alphabet game of like, going back and forth with rappers and like, who could keep going. Just saying the first letter of the alphabet. And she's like, I did it with my friends and like we had a ball, we were drinking, like it was. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to intertwine that, So this would be, the first official edition of Deadass Facts, the alphabet game version.
Deadass Facts.
So. Let me get that louder for y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Deadass Facts.
So let's start here. I'm going to go. Me and you go back and forth. I didn't think about this prior. I didn't give you any notice.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
So let's go back and forth with just thinking about hip hop.
Okay.
You're just gonna name rappers and go through the alphabet and it's
rappers, no producers.
No producers, just rappers. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go back and forth with each letter. Okay. So it's A, B, B. It's going. Everybody got a chance.
Okay.
And and just to put some rules in it, like I'm omitting the thes.
Okay.
And the a and the us and the a's.
Okay.
Started unless it's like. Yeah, I'm omitting the thes and us. Just go to the next word.
Okay.
And huh?
Oh yeah.
No, I'll give you the lose. Lose. That's the exception. Good question.
Okay.
And yeah, and local acts. No local acts.
Okay.
Speaking celebrity people that we could kind of validate. So I'll kick it off. And I'm gonna have like a little timer and I'm gonna have like a little clock.
All right, cool.
Ticking in the back, whatever.
Let's do it.
Post edits. All right. And let's say you got 10 seconds.
Okay.
For each one.
All
right. So I'll start it off. A. Akinelli.
Andy Mineo.
Who is that? We already
Christian
started.
rapper.
Oh, Christian rapper. Okay. Mm-hmm. B. Babs.
Benzino.
C. Chance.
Cannabis.
D. Dej Loaf.
DMX.
E. Elephant Man. Is that a considered rapper? Amelia Rojas. I say Amelia Rojas.
Eazy-E.
F. Fabulous.
Frito.
Who? Frida?
Fredo.
Oh, Fredo.
Yeah, Fredo.
Fredo Santana. A, B, C, E, F, G. G. The Game.
Oh, you can do. Okay. G-Eazy.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H. I'm not good at alphabet. I gotta keep doing that. H. Houston.
Hydro the Hero.
Hey. H-I. Immortal Technique. One, two, three. 4.
Yeah. Is it? Oh man. I should.
8, 9, 10.
KO. Oh man. Oh. Immortal Technique would have been. It's probably. Oh my god.
All right. I'm put. We're going through 3 strikes.
Damn.
I is a strike.
All right.
J. Let me not give the obvious. J. Cole.
Jaquan.
Hey. HIJK. KRS-One.
What's his name? Kanan. Cardinal Official.
Hey, you came about to ask with that one. All right. L. Ludacris.
I mean, can I go Lil Wayne here?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, cool. Come on.
HIJKL. M. Mano.
Method Man.
Okay. N. Shit. N. Noriega.
Nelly.
HIJKLMNO. Onyx. I guess that's a group. I'll go. It's a rap. Onyx.
Omar Lynx.
Okay, I'm not sure what that is. But I'm gonna look.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
He has a song with Marshmello.
Okay. P. PD Pablo.
North Carolina. Wow. Why am I going blank here?
That's how it goes.
Pat. Oh yeah, Project Pat.
Okay, Project Pat. In my projects. I want to Q.
Oh come on, that's so.
I know it's kind of messed up. I'm trying to think who else I could say outside of Q-Tip. You can't say Questlove. He never rapped the bar. Q's might be the one.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What? Who else?
Queen Latifah?
Ah, see.
Damn. All right. Well,
All right.
I mean,
You say jazz.
all right. Queen Pen.
All right, Queen Pin.
All right,
Yeah, you're
all
right.
right,
You're
all
right.
right.
You're right. HIJQ R Rakim.
Rod Digga.
Rah. QRS Styles P.
Scarface.
Okay. T. Tink.
What?
Tink is a rapper. TINK.
Trey Songz.
he
Come
also
on,
rap.
man. Okay.
I know you get harder than that.
Okay.
I could have say Tech Nine. I could have said you know, what's his name? Tretch.
Yeah.
I'm a QR. Don't disregard Tink.
All right. Sorry.
Tink,
All right. My bad. All right.
QRST you got. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I don't know about the letter U. I'm trying.
You could say ultramagnetic MCs if you want to go.
Yeah, I got there. Man, I was hoping.
I
Damn.
and you.
So that's.
Is there a little Uzi somewhere out there?
I mean,
Oh, would that count?
I think we have to.
Yeah, would that actually? I didn't think that would count.
I think if we go say L's for L's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lil Uzi wrote it my choice, but
I mean,
I didn't do it in time. So all right.
We're going to fine tooth this. This first time doing this.
All right.
I'm gonna pick QRSTU V. Shit, V. Shit, V.
I
got the fashion count. A Big Mensa.
Oh man, that's sick. That's a great one. That's a great one. Yeah.
I actually got another one too. Now that I thought about Vic, it's not that far off. You get office supplies here. Ten.
Oh, Vince Staples.
Yes, Vince Staples. I'm gonna pick your SUV W. Dub C. Was that Dub C is W?
Wait, what?
I mean, Dub C is.
Oh God,
WC,
yeah.
So
yeah. West Side Connection. If you could do Onyx, Onyx.
Yes. Let me cure WX.
Oh.
I know. Put my ride. Who else is X? You got it to it. Exhibit.
XXX Tentacion.
That's right. QRXT, Y. Oh, Young Jock. We didn't say about Youngs.
It's good. Young Ma.
Okay. Young and May, but
Young Man. Yeah, sorry, Young Man.
There's periods in middle.
Cut me some slack. All right.
Yeah, no, I got you. Z, I got 0. Z dash RO.
Lil Zane.
Hey, well, yeah, Zane.
Remember him?
Yes, I unfortunately. All right, we got through it all for the most part.
2 strikes. I got to come back better next time.
Yeah, next time maybe I'll do producers. I don't think you get that far on producers.
That eye, I don't know why, but that eye fucked me up. I don't know why. It shouldn't have.
I was thinking about
I should have used Uzi for that. So
I didn't get the Illa J, but like Illa J was producer, so I really don't put him in there. Illmind is producer. Shit.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah. All right, good stuff. So
that was fun.
Moving right along.